XMX92, welcome back to another tryout. Today's tryout is on Euro Truck Simulator 2. I can't remember where I got this. I think I ended up with it for free from somewhere. But I figured, like, it's sitting in my Steam library, I might as well. And so I have. So you first boot up the thing and you're greeted with this sort of like character creation thing. You make your character, name them, pick a little picture, pick the truck you prefer, pick your company logo, and I ended up with Fire Truck Inc. Not there's a space, Fire Truck Incorporated. It's my company that I chose, and then you're off on the tutorial, you're off trucking. One of the cool things about this game is that it has workshop support, like Steam Workshop, and also modding support in general. So I don't know to what extent that is, but looking through the Steam Workshop, it looks like it lets you download just different trucks to try, and so that's kind of cool that there's such community support behind this game. It gives you a couple options for how you want to steer the thing. You got mouse steering, you got keyboard steering, and then you got controller options. I first started out picking mouse steering, and that wasn't really usable, at least for my mouse situation. It's just the mouse is too sensitive and there's not enough feedback as to like what's happening, like where you're going. And so I ended up playing most of it using the keyboard to steer. I assume this game is a lot better if you are using either a controller or probably most preferably a wheel and pedals and like a shifter and all that. Because even with keyboard steering, which is significantly better than I had doing the mouse steering, it's still like something's not quite right about it. Now, once you start actually playing, you realize how difficult driving a truck this big with a trailer on it actually is. Wow, it's so, like, I personally kind of expected this just because, like, I've been around trucks and trailers and junk. I know how the turning is all wonky and all that because of you got a thing attached at like a specific point and all that jazz. I drive a regular old car. It's a longer car. I think it's on the longer end of cars, and so I have a little bit of trouble even with this just being like, okay, how far away is my front end and how far away is my back end because my car's kind of long. But imagine that with significantly longer, and wow, that's really it's really interesting, how heavy it all feels and how unwieldy it can be if you don't know what you're doing. My main takeaway from this game is mostly that I'm glad this isn't my actual job, because man is it difficult. I mean, you'd have to get a whole other license for it and whatever, but like I just, on a whim, because there's an option for it to park automatically once you get to a place. On a whim, I'm like, all right, for this job, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna park the thing myself. And I think it took me like 10 minutes. I don't know exactly how long. It felt forever of me just, all right, pull forward. All right, back up. Nope, that's not backing up correctly. Let's wiggle it around. It took forever for me to get positioned correctly to where I could back the trailer into the spot. So it's like, I'm good. I'm good on this being a real life job. I definitely not. I commend you out there who actually have this as a real life job, because you got a lot of struggles. From my opinion on this, it's a difficult thing to do. I assume. And in the end here, I get why people like this. It can be a sort of relaxing Zen experience. Driving in general for people can be a sort of relaxing experience. But for me, regular driving isn't a particularly relaxing experience. At least like in high traffic and all that. And so I was like, oh no, oh no, don't hit anything. Oh no, I hit something. Oh no. I did a fine job for the most part, but I did have a car rear end me, and there was another accident that I didn't even see. I don't know what those were. It wasn't the best trucker, I'll tell you that. But it is kind of fun, just sort of like getting in and being like, just going to a place. and you go to a place, and it takes you a bit, and then you're at the place, and it's like, wow, I did the thing. But for me, I'll just probably stick to Forza, where I can just drive really fast, and not have to worry about anything. That's more my speed. So I'm going to fail it, but like, it's just because it's not really my thing, and I honestly probably will play a little bit more because this game has Steam trading cards, and I didn't get them all in my initial, however long I played, like an hour or so, a little over an hour. I did 3 deliveries, so I'll probably will play a little bit more, but it's not because I want to play the game more, and it's more because I want to get the rest of the Steam trading cards, because as much as that economy is not as good as it used to be, there's still enough money for me to buy and sell Steam trading cards to make badges. There's enough money in it for that. So I want to get the trading cards so I can sell them, mostly. Anyway, that's the video. If you liked the video, hit the like button. Go to the description, click the links. If you didn't like the video, hit the dislike button. Hit subscribe. Comment, share. Have you played Euro Truck Simulator 2? Let me know. Do the things. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!